Welcome back to our World Cup Control Center in Mexico City. History did not repeat itself as Italy beat South Korea 3-2. But I'm sure a lot of Italian fans were thinking back 20 years ago when North Korea posted a stunning 1-0 victory over Italy, eliminating them from that World Cup. It certainly was an interesting game. South Korea becoming only the second team to officially be eliminated from World Cup play in 1986. They joined Canada on the sidelines, but like our Canadian team, the South Korean side has certainly won a lot of friends in Mexico and gained a lot of respect with their never-say-die play against the Italians today. So let's go back now to Puebla. Gentlemen, it was an exciting game, and those Koreans deserve a lot of credit.
Chris, it certainly was a very entertaining game, and full marks to the South Koreans. Who would have thought that they would have played the mighty defending World Cup champions Italy the way they did? 3-2 was the final score. At one point, the Italians led by a 3-1 margin, but the South Koreans fought back and got that late goal to make the final count 3-2. Graham, let's take a look at the highlight.
Lots of chances for Italy in the first half. Just watch the first one come up here, a header, but over the crossbar. Then another chance, and still Italy piled on, and a magnificent save by Owen, the Korean goal. Just look at the goalkeeping here, folks. Terrific, right out of the corner. And then comes the goal. A mistake by the goalkeeper. Italy claimed for a penalty. But watch the coolness here as Di Gennaro gets the ball across to Altobelli. Playing pickup football. Wait a minute, in it goes. Pick up at coolness under pressure. Have another look at it. Wait till he goes down. Oh, there it goes. And still there were some vicious tackles. We played on and on as Vanier hustles over one, over two, but not this one. There it is.
Now watch the punch by Vanier. Right there. See him? Hits the South Korean player. He gets the yellow card.
And then chances after chances as well. We had lots of them. South Korea could not quite get enough strength on the ball here. And once again, Italy go forward. It was end-to-end, a penalty kick given for the trip on Altobelli. He takes it himself very casually off the goalpost. The pressure went from end-to-end again. Once again, the goalkeeper's out, but a great clearance off the line. Tremendous action from end-to-end. Once again, but watch this one go over the bar. Close. But the little red-shirted Koreans didn't give up. They kept coming back and back. Now watch this, one of the goals of the tournament, right into the corner by Che. Tremendous shot. And Galley can only watch it fly in. Gives himself some room. Power, wow. Great free kick here, little mixed up. Altobelli's toe again. Hits past Ho, and Altobelli scores his second of the game. A superb striker, Altobelli. That's his fourth goal. Little mixed up, watch his toe into the corner. Magnificent by Altobelli. And still they kept coming forward. This one by Di Gennaro. Just watch. You judge who puts this in. The defender off his arm. Di Napoli claims it, but it was the defender. Look at it again. Good hard low cross. Everybody misses it. Hits the arm. Rolls over the line. Third goal. Now watch this. They won't give up. Oh, there it goes. Yu Chung, terrific striker.
And that made the final score as we take one more look at this South Korean goal. These guys just never gave up, and it made the final score Italy 3, South Korea 2. And Graham, if I had predicted that score before the game, you'd have said that I needed my head read.
I thought you'd been out in the sun too much. A tremendous performance. The underdogs have done so well in this tournament. Canada, Algeria, Iraq, South Korea. And don't forget, Denmark's an underdog too. But South Korea today stood up against the world champions, give as much as they got, but they just lacked that little bit of experience to take them through.
Chris, I know you watched the game back in our control center in Mexico City. Were you surprised at the result?
Well, Steve, we were a little surprised that South Korea was so competitive, but then again, as we mentioned at the half, the South Korean team played extremely well against Argentina in the second half. In fact, it was 1-1 in the final 45 minutes, and also they came back and tied Bulgaria in the second half. What I'm wondering is this Italian team looks a lot like '82, not that impressive through the first round. Can this team repeat what the Italian team did in 82?
That's a good question. Can they?
It's a good question. They only got 3 points in 82. They've got 4 now. Italy are slow to warm up. They seem to take it easy. They're a little complacent against the lesser teams. Once they get in amongst the West Germanys and the Brazils, they seem to raise their game a bit and play a lot better.
I'll tell you one thing, Chris, they will have to raise their game against France, and the way things are sitting right now, it will be Italy against France in the second round. I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to that game. That is going to be a dandy.
That is going to be a classic. France have been performing beautifully. Their midfield of Tigana, Gires, and Platini were magnificent in the last game. What a matchup. Terrific.
You know, one of the criticisms of the Italian team has been the play of Galli. He certainly wasn't tested that many times against the South Koreans this afternoon, but I think he's more than filled the shoes of Dino Zoff, if anybody is able to fill the shoes of Dino Zoff.
Very big pair of shoes to fill. Dino Zoff was so good at marshalling his defense. Galli has done well. He's never really been tested. All he's done is pick the ball out of the net.
And they certainly don't miss Paolo Rossi. He was the goal-scoring star in 1982. He won the Golden Shoe Award with 6 goals. Altobelli already has 4. That record is going to be broken of 6 goals.
Altobelli, the word to describe Altobelli is smooth. He drifts into positions. He's always calm. Look at that first goal. Have you ever seen a goal scored under pressure like that? No problem. Altobelli will be one of the stars of this tournament.
And Di Gennaro has really impressed me, one of the newcomers in this Italian side.
Him and Di Napoli have really impressed me. The newcomers, they're confident, they're not afraid to take men on, and they've fitted in beautifully to this side. Italy will go quite a ways now, I think.
Okay, look ahead to that game against Italy-France. Pick a winner. I dare you.
No way, folks. No way. No way you can pick a winner from that on today's performance by Italy, because if they play like they did today against France, then France will win. But I don't think Italy will.
Okay, the final score once again in Puebla was Italy 3, South Korea 2. Right now, let's go back to Chris Cuthbert in our control center in Mexico City. Chris?
All right, Steve, we enjoyed that game between Italy and South Korea. Altobelli now with the 2 goals in the game has 4 for the tournament. That ties him with Preben Elkjær for the goal-scoring lead, the fine Danish striker who has scored 4 in his 2 games so far. And Altobelli might have had 5 had he not missed a penalty kick in the first half. Well, Italy settled for second place in Group A action with that win today. Argentina was in action as well. They met Bulgaria at Olympico Stadium in Mexico City, and the Argentinians posted a victory which gets them first place in the division. Here, Cucufo steals the ball, crosses the ball to Valdano, and Valdano scores his 3rd goal of World Cup 86 with a great header. Another look as Cucufo steals and sends it across to Valdano. So it was 1-0, and then Diego Maradona goes to work. Watch him beat 3 Bulgarian players. Just lost the ball at the last minute, gets a shot on the goal, but that wasn't dangerous. This was, though, as Maradona down the left side, second half, puts it across, and there is Burashaga with the goal, which ensures an Argentinian victory. Another look at Maradona, who's been one of the top stars in this tournament. Burashaga with the header, and it finishes Argentina 2 and Bulgaria 0. So Argentina finishes with 2 victories and a tie in Group A, and they will get first place. Italy settles for second place with 4 points. So we're looking forward to full coverage of the Argentina-Bulgaria game tonight. Jeff Gowan and Sam Letterduzzi will bring that one to you. Gentlemen?
And a tense and exciting game between Italy and South Korea. Scrappy on occasion, vigorous on occasion, but that win for Italy will mean they'll finish second in their group, and they have the prospect of meeting France in the second round. Sam, what about that game?
Well, I think France, of course, yesterday played some of the most exciting soccer that we've seen other than Denmark in this tournament already, and they've got one of the most dynamic midfields in this tournament. So I think it's going to cause the Italian defense, the Catenaccio defense, as it's called, a lot of problems. So we're looking for a real exciting second-round match.
Do you think that Italy will play differently against France than they did against this scrappy South Korean side?
I think they'll have to play a whole lot differently than they did today because they didn't play that well. They won the game. It was a bit of unorthodox competition in South Korea for them, but they'll bring their game up to world-class level because they're a world-class team, so it'll be tremendous.
And that looks like an exciting second-round game, Italy and France. And later today, Sam and I will bring you the Argentina-Bulgaria game. And now, Chris, back to you.
And, Jeff, Argentina is certainly a team that will be reckoned with during this tournament as they perform very well again today in their 2-0 victory over Bulgaria. That one's going to be a tough call between Italy and France. Of course, it's tough to pick against the defending champions, but the French certainly more impressive in the first round. So let's take a look at where we stand in World Cup 86 with a quick glance at the standings. In Group A, Argentina clinches first place. Italy will finish second, so those two are on now to the next round of competition. Bulgaria, with their loss against Argentina, will have to sit back and wait, and they will need a break in order to advance to the next level of the competition. South Korea is officially been eliminated. Argentina, certainly the team to beat in Group A, and they move on convincingly to the next round. In Group B, the big games are tomorrow. Mexico and Paraguay are tied for the lead with 3 points apiece. Now, Belgium meets Paraguay tomorrow. We will have that game for you tomorrow afternoon, and both teams will be fighting for a place in the next round. Iraq will play Mexico. In Group C, as you see, the Mexicans hoping to advance to the next round. Group C action has been completed. The Soviets and France moving on. Hungary will have to wait, and they don't have much of a chance of moving on. Canada has officially been eliminated. The Soviet Union, one of the top teams in the competition. In Group D, Brazil has already moved on, and the next 3 teams are battling for second place: Spain, Northern Ireland, and Algeria. Brazil, the top team in Group D. And in Group E, Denmark is already through to the next round. West Germany appears to be ready to join them. Uruguay and Scotland are going to have to battle for a final place, and Poland has the lead in Group F. They meet England in a key match tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed today's game.